Welcome back to ASL Chennai Speaks Out. We're going to go back to where we started on the last segment. Let's hear from the girl in pink. Are you a student? Where are you studying?
Yes, I'm a student. I'm studying in SRM University. I'm a first year student.
Right.
And I want to I want to agree with Dr. Vishwanathan sir. What he said about investment of the money, I have taken genetic engineering. And it's a great field. It has got lots of scope and all. But if I do my PG in India, I cannot say if I'll get a nice salary like a person who's working in an IT company. Maybe I'll get around 5,000 per month or something like that. The same thing if I go abroad and study, I can get double the amount of salary. Why is it always like US is great? We are always talking about the system there. US is this like this. I mean, Korea is like that. Why can't we do the same thing to India? Why can't we, properly invest the money here in the education system?
Fair enough. Let's hear from the girl next to you.
Ma'am, why not they are thinking for the postgraduate section? Why should we like studying in India and then think of going abroad every time? And going abroad is like expensive and most of us can't manage it. So if the government thinks it like increasing in PG seats or something, it would be better.
Do you think that what you learnt in your school is actually benefiting you now where you are?
No.
Very loud no. But that gentleman, what do you think? It has? Okay, what about the others on this side? The gentleman in the navy blue shirt who says he hadn't had a chance to speak. Can you give him the mic, please? What do you think, sir?
Actually, about what we have learnt in school, I mean, we have learned the skills, okay, but we have never been able to apply the skills which we have learnt. So we are just walking up from one place, we are going to another, and we don't have any foothold on which we can apply our skills.
Yeah. Would you be able to use these skills after you finished your studies?
Maybe. We can never say, at this situation we can never say.
Okay, the girls there?
I would like to disagree because like in school, right from 6th grade to 10th grade, we are taught what is water cycle. But really, when I ask you, you'll have to think, okay, what's water cycle? Why not like implement the basic knowledge till the 5th grade and then get in what I want to do in college. Right from the simple thing. And skills, like it's inbuilt in us. You go to America, you won't find any person helping an old guy, a blind man helping cross the road. But in India, you'll find it in every corner because that is all inbuilt. Except soft skills, we need to bring in traditions and culture. That is what we have.
So who taught you this about being so helpful that you're talking about? Did that come to you from school, from your parents, from where?
Ma'am, it's like
just culture.
It just comes from our surroundings. Everybody is like that.
Just a culture.
You see a blind guy and you feel like helping him.
This gentleman wants to speak. Give him that mic.
It's a fast disappearing culture. Unfortunately, your present system is teaching you irreverence. Irreverence in spirit is fine, but irreverence in act is what's being followed. It's become a fashion to rebel. It's become a fashion to hit back. But, as I said, if it was in spirit, fine. It can find creative outlets. Whereas if it is in act, what happens is no one listens to anybody. Whether in a family, in a team, in a unit, in a school, college, group, party, wherever.
Very strong view there. Very strong view.
I think I will support him. I will say that we must have Western technology, but let us retain Indian culture. That only helps us.
That's valid. Yeah. That's very valid.
We are glad to ape the Western system in dressing, in rebelling, in disagreeing, but not in quality of work.
Yes.
What is the dedication they show? All our students here, I'm sure, will agree with me when I say on an Animal Planet or a Discovery Channel, the kind of strenuous efforts they take for months they are out there. How many of us are willing? What is our level of commitment? We are not taught these things. We are not taught these things at all.
Right. Can we ask the principal of a school?
There, she was talking about genetic engineering. The next thing she talked about was when I come out, I will get a job with a salary of 5,000. So it is always related, with money. So that is the kind of, society we are living in.
So are you saying, ma'am, that if a child gets some soft skills along with all of the other things,
yes.
We're not saying throw that out of the window. So do you think that's okay
No,
then?
it should be a very good blend of, both.
Sir, Mr. Gandhi, how would you have a judicious blend of the two?
No, you need to have that blend. There's no doubt about it.
Can you achieve it? Is it possible?
It is possible. It is possible. It is mainly the role the teachers has to play a great role in that, in the soft skills and all that.
Let me ask you, Saroja, you're a teacher. Do Do you think it's possible? The lady at the back as well, I want to hear from you in the blue sari,
Yes,
please.
Jennifer, I would also like to add on to this. Many schools are definitely taking a lot of effort, simultaneously trying to strike a balance between academics and soft skills.
Right. What about the lady at the back? Can you give her the
And
mic? I'd like
to just make a
quickly,
mention,
please,
we
yes.
have classes like aptitude class,
Right.
culture, life
Okay.
skills, value education, and these are all inbuilt with the timetable that goes along
That's a
with
certain
academics.
school. Okay, can we have the lady in the blue sari? The blue sari lady, yes, please, ma'am, you.
Ma'am, as I was just, I was agreeing with sir what he said, the flexibility of learning. But as I was just expressing, is our teaching schools are equipped, our teachers are equipped for the flexible learning, flexible teaching, and whether all schools are equipped. Some elite schools must be offering this kind of flexible learning, but not all the schools enter in the entire country. So the schools themselves may not have the infrastructure for flexible learning. So first, the system had to be in such a way, the flexible learning need to be there, and teachers need to be equipped and trained in that.
And I think we cannot ignore the very many government schools, the corporation schools who are doing great stuff these days.
Totally forgetting about that segment of our population.
right.
You know, how is it possible, you know, to implement all this with that kind of population? Even in normal schools, if you take overpopulated classes, the teacher ratio, student ratio is not an ideal one. So with all this, you know, it's difficult.
Right.
And I disagree with some of the children, you know, when they said that nothing they have learnt in school has helped them.
Right. There's somebody else who wants to, somebody who hasn't spoken. Would you mind passing him the mic, please? Okay, and then the girl. Okay, you.
The thing is, the problem is in each class, there is around 70 students.
That's exactly
Okay?
what the lady said.
Yeah. The problem is interaction with the teacher-student interaction is very less. And the teachers are moreover are not equipped to teach soft skills also. They don't have the idea of what exactly is. A teacher who has never trained is
not
forced
trained.
to teach a soft skill.
Okay.
How is it possible?
Right, the boy at the corner
And
there.
to add to it, according to UNESCO, India is the country which is spending the least on education per student.
Sir, you said that many people, there are many engineering colleges coming out now. But if you ask any person, any engineering student, 12th standard student, that in which college would you like to go? The first answer would be IIT or NIT. Nobody would like to go into any bloody other place. Sorry. But that's the fact. Nobody would go anywhere else. The facilities given in IITs and NITs are...
But that's very much to do with the fact that you're going to get this plum job when you come out.
But,
Wouldn't you
the-
think that's the reason?
the quality
Over
of
on that
education
side, the
is
gentleman in the
because-
green shirt, the T-shirt. Sir, doctor, can you give him the mic? We'll come back to you in a
I
minute.
came here as a parent, but as a recruiter, I mean, of
Yes.
young talent, one thing I think, see, actually we have to cut through the facade of soft skills. You know, all this confidence talk and all that,
Right.
as a recruiter, I mean, as somebody who will work with that talent, I actually have to take efforts to see through that and see how good that person is. One, in terms of knowledge and skills, and then as a person, I mean, like this person was
Yes.
saying, how good he is as a person, values. So
Right.
I think that schools just need to equip them with all those knowledge and stuff like that, and skills can be learned on work.
I think that's a very good point. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have terribly much time. At least I hope that the schools and colleges that have been present here can make a little change. And if you out there want to take part in any other of our programs, do join us. It's cso@ndtv-hindu.com. Our contact numbers, you need to write those down. In Chennai, it's 044-4290-7777. Do write to us and keep watching us on Aircel Chennai Speaks Out. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.